Hi everybody, we're here today with Paul Cherniak from Dynamic Martial Arts. I want to introduce you to Paul and tell you a little bit about him and then tell you about this video. Paul is a 5th degree master in Taekwondo, and he's been studying the martial arts since 1986.
Yep.
Is that right? He has been studying since 1986, and he's taught for other schools and then opened his own school, Dynamic Martial Arts, in 1996, and has recently, in the past couple years, expanded to 2 locations. He has a location in Pittsburgh and Pleasant Hills, which is Pittsburgh, and he has another location in Liberty Borough, which is a borough of McKeesport, Pennsylvania. And Paul, tell us a little bit about this video. Is called the most frequently asked questions that you get when searching for a martial arts school. So tell us a little bit about why you wanted to make this video.
To help people, to help parents. There's so many parents I've met that they don't know, they really don't know the questions. They have no idea. So a lot of times they just go to the closest school or they go to the cheapest school. And I wanted to make a video to help people just to know some questions to ask. So I don't want to tell them about the frequently asked questions, and that's what this video is going to be about. And we're going to make another video later about what you should be asking. And
it really doesn't matter which martial art they're looking at, right? Won't these questions work for everybody?
This is my opinion of questions that you should ask and what you shouldn't ask. Eventually, we're going to make another video too, probably.
Okay.
Wherever you are in the country.
And
in the world, maybe.
Speaking of martial arts, I mean, you've also studied other martial arts such as Isshin-ryu karate.
That's right. I started Isshin-ryu karate.
You've also studied Aikido.
Yeah, I spent 3 years studying Aikido.
And you've studied ninjutsu.
Ninjutsu, yeah.
And Jet Kundo.
Jet Kundo.
Okay, so even though his degrees, his master's degrees are in Taekwondo, he has had experience in some other martial arts. So if you would have questions at the end of the video, he's a good person to ask. So let's get started.
Sure.
So question 1 is, I have my notes to help me out here. What age do you accept in your martial arts school?
I personally take around 5. We have taken some 4-year-olds depending on their maturity. I've even waited a little bit. If a 5-year-old comes in, I don't feel they're mature enough. Maybe 6 or 7, depend. Every child, they're so different.
Now I know there are some schools out there that accept as young as 2 and 3. So why don't you take kids that young?
I don't do that just because of, for one, possibly the style I teach and what I expect out of my children. Or the test for the belt promotions for a child that's 5, it's the same as if they're 25. So there's a lot expected from them.
Doesn't it make a difference when they're already in school?
Exactly, yes. And 5 is a good age because now they're pretty much in kindergarten. They've got the concept of raising their hand, taking turns, working with a group of people. My class, it's very educational, intense. And again, there's a lot that I expect from my students. So my curriculum, it's pretty tough. A 2 or 3-year-old, they just couldn't handle my particular style.
So really, what you should be looking for is a school that starts right around school age, so that the children, they know how to take turns, they know how to raise their hand. They're just going to be able to pick up the information a lot easier and not get frustrated. And you really don't want a school that has a bunch of toddlers running around in it. It's more of a playtime. If that's what you want, that's okay. But if you're truly looking for a good martial arts school where your child's going to learn towards their black belt, then you want something that's going to be age appropriate for them.